Students, this is NCERT exercise problem 2.9 from page number 69 of structure of atom, right? So let's read the statement. A photon of wavelength 4 into 10 raised to power minus 7 meter strikes on metal surface, the work function of metal being 2.13 electron volt. Calculate first energy of the photon in electron volt, second the kinetic energy of the emission, and third the velocity of photoelectron. 1 electron volt equal to 1.602 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule. Okay, so you are having a photon whose wavelength is 4 into 10 raised to power minus 7 and it strikes on a metal surface, right? The minimum energy required to remove an electron, that is this photoelectron, equal to 2.13 electron volt, right? And this threshold energy is also known as work function. In this question, you have three parts. In first part, you have to find the energy of photon in electron volt. Second, you have to tell about the kinetic energy of the emission, and third, velocity of the photoelectron, right? So we'll see our first problem. So to find the energy of photon, we'll use a formula E equal to hc by lambda. So you can write energy of photon equal to hc by lambda. Now h is Planck's constant, 6.626 into 10 raised to power minus 34 joule second, right? C is velocity of light, 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. Now lambda is wavelength and its value is 4 into 10 raised to power minus 7 meter, right? So we can put the value over here. So energy of photon is denoted by E, right? So H 6.626 into 10 raised to power minus 34 joule second into C is velocity of light, 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second, divided by lambda, 4 into 10 raised to power minus 7 meter. I'll cancel meter with this, second with second inverse. Now the unit of energy is joule only. So when you'll multiply 6.626 with 3, your answer will be 19.878. Okay, so you'll compile the powers. 10 raised to power minus 34 into 10 raised to power 8. Now this power 10 raised to power minus 7, when I'll take this power in numerator, it will change its sign. So it will be 10 raised to power 7 divided by 4, and units we are having joule only. So when you will divide 19.878 with 4, your final answer will be 4.969 into, these powers are in multiplication, so you can simply add them. 10 raised to power minus 34 plus 8 plus 7, right? So E equal to 4.969 into 10 raised to power minus 34, 8 plus 7, that will be 15, right? So minus 34 plus 15, definitely it will be minus 19. So 4.969 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule energy is the energy of one photon. But if you'll see our first question, in this question we have to find the energy in electron volt, right? So we'll convert this joule into electron volt. Now I know that 1 electron volt equal to 1.602 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule, right? But we are having energy in terms of joule, so I had to find the value of 1 joule, right? So 1 joule equal to this 1.602 into 10 raised to power minus 19. If I'll take this value in the other side of equal to, it will be in denominator. So 1 by 1.602 into 10 raised to power minus 19 electron volts are present in 1 joule, right? Now we'll put the value. So 4.969 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule equal to definitely 4.969 into 10 raised to power minus 19. You can write it as 1 joule. Now put the value of 1 joule over here. So it will be 4.969 into 10 raised to power minus 19 into 1 by 1.602 into 10 raised to power minus 19 and units electron volt. I'll cancel this value with this. So when you'll divide 4.969 with 1.602, your answer will be 3.10 electron volt. That means 4.969 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule is equal to 3.10 electron volt, right? Now we'll see our second problem. In this problem, we have to find the kinetic energy of the emission, right? So if we see the relation, energy of photon is equal to the threshold energy of electron. It is also known as work function, right? So you'll put the value of work function over here, right? Plus kinetic energy of electron, right? So now we'll see the given values. We are having work function equal to 2.13 electron volt, and energy of photon, we find this value in the first question. So energy of photon equal to 3.10 electron volt. Okay, so I'll denote this value with E, and this is with W naught, and kinetic energy with Ke, right? So E equal to work function W naught plus kinetic energy. We have to find the value of kinetic energy. So I'll keep kinetic energy on one side and rest values on the other side. So this W naught is positive this side, right? So when I'll take this value on the other side of equal to, it will change its sign, right? So it will be minus W naught. So kinetic energy equal to energy of photon, it is 3.10 electron volt minus W naught, that is 2.13 electron volt. So when you'll subtract 2.13 electron volt from 3.10 electron volt, your final answer will be 0.97 electron volt. That means this much kinetic energy will acquire by the photoelectron. So in third part, we have to find the velocity of photoelectron emitted, right? So we have the value of kinetic energy, right? Kinetic energy of photoelectron, or you can also call it as electron only. It is 0.97 electron volt. And we know the formula of kinetic energy. So kinetic energy of electron, it is represented as half mv square, right? Now here m is mass of electron, right? So mass of electron is fixed, and you have to remember this value. It is 9.1 into 10 raised to power minus 31 kg. If you see, we are having kinetic energy in electron volt. First of all, we'll convert this value in joule, and then we'll put the values over here, right? So kinetic energy of electron, okay, so 1 electron volt is equal to, we can write over here, 1 electron volt equal to 1.602 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule. Simply put the value over here, 0.97 into 1.602 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule. So when you will multiply 0.97 with 1.602, your answer will be 1.55 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule. Here we are having mass of electron in kg. So definitely I have to cancel these units so that I'll get the unit of velocity only. So I know that 1 joule equal to 1 kg meter square second inverse square, right? Kinetic energy of electron in terms of kg is 1.55 into 10 raised to power minus 19 kg meter square second inverse square. This relation is our first value and this one our second value. So you can compare 1 and 2, right? So from 1 and 2, definitely I can write half mv square equal to 1.55 into 10 raised to power minus 19 kg meter square second inverse square, right? So now put the values. So half into m is mass of electron 9.1 into 10 raised to power minus 31 kg into v square. We have to find the value of velocity of this electron. This relation is equal to 1.55 into 10 raised to power minus 19 kg meter square second inverse square. I'll take v square on one side and rest values on the other side. So I'll cross multiply this 2 with 1.55, right? So 1.55 into 10 raised to power minus 19 kg meter square second inverse square into 2 divided by this 9.1 into 10 raised to power minus 31 kg, right? So I'll cancel kg with this. 1.55 into 2, it is 3.10 into now 10 raised to power minus 19. This 10 raised to power minus 31. When I'll take this value in numerator, it will change its sign. So 10 raised to power 31 divided by 9.1, right? So units, we are having meter second square inverse, right? So when you'll divide 3.10 with 9.1, your approximate answer will be 0.341, right? Into now this 10 raised to power minus 19. Okay, so these powers are in multiplication, so you can simply add them. So plus 31 meter square second inverse square, right? To solve the square root, I just want 2 digits on the left side of the decimal, right? So I am displacing this decimal up to 2 digits, right? So definitely power will be negative because decimal is displaced from left to right, right? So it will be 34.1 into 10 raised to power minus 2 into 10 raised to power minus 19 plus 31, that will be 10 raised to power 12 units meter square second inverse square, right? So these two powers again are in multiplication, so you can simply add them. So v square equal to 34.1 into 10 raised to power minus 2 plus 12, right? Meter square second inverse square. So when you will subtract 2 from 12, it will be v square equal to 34.1 into 10 raised to power 10 meter square second inverse square. Now to solve this square, we'll take under root on both sides, right? Here we are having square, so definitely under root is cancelled with this square and you will have under root on the other side. So it will be 34.1 into 10 raised to power 10 meter square second inverse square. So when you solve the under root of 34.1 into 10 raised to power 10 meter square second inverse square, it will be v equal to 5.84 into 10 raised to power 5 meter per second. Okay, so if you don't know how to solve the square root, I'll simply upload a video, okay, and give the link in the description box. You can check that.